He's done his best job of doing that. They've played better the last 2 weeks as a result.
And one of the reasons were Keem Boyd, who they faked it to on that play. Story throws it at the action here. 2nd and 10 from the Arkansas 25. And Story looking to dump it off out of the backfield instead over the middle to the tight end O'Grady. And
3rd and long situations.
Alabama scored on its first play. Arkansas its 3rd play. Story has a completion out to the 43. It's a first.
Manned by anyone working for ESPN.
They run the ball. Boyd off the left side, and he's able to push the pile. Broke a tackle.
Spin and snap out.
Well, you guys made the point. And I know both you guys watch a lot of games on tape. The Story dumps it off to Boyd, and he's tripped up. A great open field stop.
They're dynamic in that area. They're so talented. It's just, are they playing complete just yet?
Story over the middle to Austin Cantrell. He's got another Arkansas.
This is the athleticism discrepancy between the two teams.
Chase Hayden now is the running back, and they're going to throw it out to Mike Woods, true freshman, able to get around the edge.
Early target there for Ty Story.
Play action pass. Story setting up, looking to take a deep shot into double coverage. Incomplete. Intent. It's good that my headset was working. You would have had to call that. In the dirt on the snap. Story in trouble, and the ball is ripped loose, and it's picked up by Alabama. It's recovered. Turn this program around. They've lost 7 straight games against FBS opponents, and a broken play here.
They got a long ways to go.
Loss of 3 on 1st down. Story on 2nd down. Dumps it off to Boyd. Makes one man miss, and does a great job to stay in.
Size as an advantage.
Texas A&M transfer and was at a junior college last year. Here's Story on the rollout on 3rd down and 6. And that pass batted away, incomplete. That guy, along with Tua right now, are the 2 front runners for the Heisman Trophy. Obviously, the outcome of the game today will impact Murray as Raekwon Davis gets off a block and drives.
I know they want to see his production ramp up.
Story lobs it downfield for Boyd, and Boyd lowers the shoulder on Deontay. Arkansas.
Just a free release, and you see a little bit of a point in this game.
And Boyd going to get a lot of work with Debois Whaley out again in this game. Boyd not afraid to.
Enough at quarterback to hold it long term? Probably not, but he's the best option they have at this point.
O'Grady on the tight end screen. It's a 1st down inside the Bama 40. This is 2nd
For Ty Story to let the receivers do the rest of the work.
And Chad Morris, a really good offensive coach. Play action here. Story rolling out, looking downfield. Everybody covered, so Story goes underneath.
Ball consistently is extremely low.
Is it arrogance or them just saying we got to try? Because it's not like the perimeter's easy either. Here's a strike by Story, a 1st down.
They're going to have some opportunities outside. Right here, they try to work a slant.
And Chad Morris said, "That's it. It's your job."
Cole Kelly, the other starter. Here's Boyd trying to get outside. Like I said, it's really hard to run the perimeter there.
Against Arkansas.
Again, that negative play on 1st downs killed Arkansas all season. Story off play action. He's got O'Grady inside the 10. It's 1st and goal for Arkansas. But still on the bouncing ball. Yet twice they've moved the football on Alabama's defense. Can they punctuate it here with a touchdown in this drive? Hard to do that against McKinney.
But the ones that have fared quite well. And I mean, if you have to nitpick to try to find holes, but that's one of them.
Oh, Story had the tight end Gunter wide.
Picks, those are rubs.
Rubs if you're an offensive guy, picks if you're a defensive guy.
Story, end zone again, and this time he hits his tight end O'Grady. A design quarterback run here for Story, and he gets about 8 yards.
Take good pursuit angles on the first play, so Arkansas is probably thinking to themselves, we're in this, man.
And a huge running lane for Boyd. Inside the 10, and then hit out of bounds. Here, 1st and goal for Arkansas. The quarterback keeps it, and Story fumbles the ball, and Alabama's Thompson recovers it. A turnover.
Play sequence. He gets hit and can't secure the football. I know running it against Alabama is challenging. I have to disagree with Tua. Makes him right. Great throw and catch, and a good job by Jalen being able to foresee the future.
That didn't see much. What a year he's had, though, Tonga Bailoa. Wide open out of the backfield is Hayden for an Arkansas 1st down. And having weaknesses on defense or just complacency because you're playing an Arkansas team that's 1-4. Answer that after this play. Story going deep, and it's pulled in at the 20-yard line by Deion Stewart.
Stewart in the backfield motioning out.
And Arkansas has already got over 200 yards of offense. Kind of a jump ball there to Mike Woods on a short route.
Sudden and physical these corners are.
Here's a swing pass to Hayden, gets a block inside the 15, close to another first down. All right, Tom and Greg. Story's thrown for 170 yards in this game as Boyd, it was kind of an awkward play there and a penalty.
Yeah, so you see, I mean, just the quarterback motion away, just like they did in the Super Bowl with Nick Foles, except there's nobody home to give the pitch back. Really take the blows from Alabama's defense.
And it's a design quarterback run. Kelly puts his head down, holds on to the ball.
Absorbing those big hits by Alabama's defense.
Give Chad Morris credit for making the in-game change. Here he is again. Oh, it was a jump pass version, and it's a dart for a touchdown to a
good 7. You can see over everything. And this was actually pretty well covered. It's man coverage defensively by Alabama. And you have
that can stop this attack with Tua at the helm. Story in trouble. Just throws it away as he was about to be sacked by Christian.
Right there, I wouldn't have been surprised, to be honest with you.
Story fakes the swing pass, has a ton of time, now just takes off and pushed up.
Leadership on that defensive side, and they've been pretty solid in the first month.
Pressure on Story, and he was trying to throw it to his back. You know, will he ever be the same? Who will take Drew Brees? Well, Sean Payton took him, and that
sense of humor.
And who did Saban tell us last night Tua reminds him of? Drew Brees, because of his instincts and accuracy. Here's Mike Woods getting a first down. There's a penalty marker down.
It's just fearless in the pocket. So I can see the comparisons there.
He's thrown 11 passes in this game. He's got 3 touchdowns. Here's Boyd out past the...
And it's just amazing to see what he's finally done now with a full off season to work on his...
Winning a game, but as you look at Froholdt, offensive lineman shaken up for Arkansas, who can just keep the Alabama offense in check?
When they get the ball in their hands.
Now Arkansas was able to move the ball on Alabama in the first half, but not on that play as Boyd has stood up for a 2-yard.
And get some toughness back into your run game on the ground and push people around.
Story steps up in the pocket, and it's juggled, but caught for a first down.
Brilliant offensive mind. They've had a good plan for Ty Story, the quarterback.
Here's Boyd, able to slip a couple tackles and eventually goes down. Short game.
I think Michael Woods, number 8, the freshman, he might become that guy.
Design quarterback run for Story, pushed back by Davis.
That's a group that needs to continue to improve as the season goes along.
3rd and 7. Story in trouble. Gets out of there. And takes a shot from Carter, but looks like he got a first down.
I don't blame him. They need to play conservative at this point.
And Story's going to pitch it to Boyd, and he will not get it. Game that won the day, and I thought against UCLA he had another one. It was 70 yards or longer. On the rollout, Ty Story throws, and it is caught.
90s.
You got to even go back further than that, boys.
Wow.
Why do you know the answer?
Well, because I have the card in front of me that has the answer as Petway is out to the 30.
Yes, of course. If you go to Alabama, you must know the history.
Juggled by O'Grady, then he hangs on. There's a flag in the backfield. And Arkansas in Alabama territory, where they've been a handful of times in this game. And look at the running lane for Hayden. Whacked at the 30.
We found ourselves offensively the last 6 quarters because they've played pretty dang well against A&M and today against Alabama.
Story off play action, has to throw back. Hayden, and the pass didn't get...
Guy and breaks on it. So explosive at safety.
Off play action. Catch made by Petway, brought down by Surtain.
Xavier McKinney. The other safety, they've both played really, really well around some inexperienced guys.
They bring in the 260-pound quarterback Cole Kelly to run it here on 3rd down, and he's able to stretch forward and move the chains. Guys that are not seniors. Here's a pitch to Boyd. By the way, I don't know if you guys knew this one.
Broadway Greg.
On the rollout, Story, and it's almost picked off by McKinney, incomplete.
3rd, and that is have to deal with not substituting.
Pressure off the edge on 3rd down. Story gets rid of it to Boyd, and look at Boyd fumble the ball. It's recovered by Froholdt
on a couple times. They missed a couple tackles, but for the most part, another pretty solid performance against an offense that has a nice plan for him.
Rakeem Boyd, who's looked really good running the ball. Gain of
to be. They've been susceptible to big plays because they've struggled to tackle in space with some of their youth in the secondary, and that's part of
play a role in the outcome. And we're trying to figure out in the first half, looking at their schedule, who can hang with Bama right now. Forget beating them as Story outside the pocket throws it away.
Hold these receivers and Tua Tagovailoa in check. So things are looking very bright for Bama.
Here's an interception by Shaheem Carter trying to run it back. And he will for the fourth.
Turning it on and grabbing it, falling into the end zone.
One of 4 touchdown passes. It started as a pass, therefore it ends as a pass, even though there was a fumble and a recovery. Here's Jordan Jones.
Greg, right down that fumble.
Fans, Chad Morris may have a beef with that T-shirt right there. He didn't come out here to have fun. Coaches don't have fun anyway.
Winning's fun.
Yeah. What did they?
Chad Morris in 2011, and at that time, Dabo and the Clemson staff, they were in a little bit of trouble. They were coming off a 6-7 season, and they needed
want to be long term, but he is a great offensive mind, and it's going to be a tough test to get this program going again.
Boy, I like the way he plays. Not afraid. Virginia Tech, our ABC Prime game. We got Kentucky on the road at Texas A&M. Kentucky ranked higher than Michigan in football. As Story runs out of bounds.
Dave,
get him right.
Come on, Dave.
They're not going to be in the college football playoff, all right? So that means they're not back just yet. Boyd to the 16-yard line.
Teams in college football. So I know Penn State lost last week, but they had every chance to win it. So yeah, there's a lot still left on the vine for Michigan.
Story on the rollout. Nice throw. Touchdown catch. Devion Warren. But it's good to see that that young man is okay and ready to go today.
But on a group that doesn't really have that elite game-changing edge rusher, maybe by the end of the year, he'll be that guy.
Story taking a shot to the end zone, incomplete, trying for Grayson Gunner.
You're a freshman.
And you're a freshman. That doesn't happen very often, so it's a guy to keep an eye on.
Good job by Story there, man.
Programs that are already on this side of the SEC, and they're making progress, and that's got to be a real welcoming sight to Arkansas fans and to their coach.
Look at Story, pinball forward to the goal line. So instead of it being 21-14, it was 28-7. Bad snap, Story in trouble. And it is incomplete. Flags, though, come in.
Win last week, didn't win the week before, but man, they're playing hard. And that's got to be happy as well.
Cole Kelly in the game at quarterback, and the 200.